Hello, Richard here, and today I'll be reviewing Doctor Who The Complete Ninth Series DVD box set. Now this box set was released this week, and I wasn't initially going to get it because it's about 30 quid, but I was lucky enough to get it for about £24 I think it was, when BBC Shop had a 25% off offer a couple of weeks ago, and I pre-ordered it and it arrived on Saturday. It was actually meant to be released on Monday, but I got it a couple of days early. So seeing as though I have it now, I thought I'd do a quick review of the product and show you what's inside. Now on the front cover of the outer case is the Series 9 promotional image. Lots of people are kind of angry that it's not a new piece of artwork, it's the same old promotional image that we got way back in like August, July. But actually I think it works quite well on the DVD. Yes, it would be nice to have something a little bit different, but I think in the flesh it works alright, it's not too bad. On the side you've got Doctor Who The Complete Ninth Series, just like any other DVD box set. The back design is very similar to the Series 9 Part 1 and 2 DVDs. It's got this kind of hexagon motif with circles with images in of people's faces, characters from the show and monsters, and then on the back it says starring Peter Capaldi and Jenna Coleman, a list of episodes on the box set and a list of the special features. Now if you open it up, it's very similar actually to the Series 5, 6 and 7 box sets inside. It's this kind of book type thing with the DVDs on very thin kind of pages inside. The front has this lovely image of the Doctor and Davros. The Davros one I think we have seen before, but the image of the 12th Doctor, that's definitely new. And the same applies for the image of Clara on the back. So that's lovely, even though we've not got new artwork on the outer case, it's still great to have new artwork on the inner case. And if you open this up, a couple of bits inside, I'll put them to one side for the moment. So the list of episodes over here on the left, and the discs themselves over here. And there's this lovely kind of confession dial design for the disc, which I think is really good actually. The front one has Doctor and Davros, it's a new image again. The Doctor and the Fisher King, Maisie Williams, 12th Doctor and Clara. Oh. The Doctor and Osgood, Donald Sumpter's Rassilon, the Doctor and River, and then this last one here is the special features. And when I was watching the deleted scenes, I actually realised that if you take the disc away, there's this lovely little Easter egg here, which is Gallifrey. You can kind of find Gallifrey by taking away the confession dial, which I think it's really clever actually, and it shows that the people that have designed this set are clearly fans that understand the show. I think that's really important, particularly with the decline of DVDs and how you know, they're encouraging things like BBC Store and downloads these days. I think it's really important for the fans that we get DVD box sets that are good quality, and I think definitely having little things like this and the new artwork, it really kind of makes a difference. Now inside the inner case we've got a couple of little things in here, an advert for Doctor Who magazine, an advert for BBC Store, which I'm not interested in. I don't know why you'd put that in a DVD box set, because clearly the buyer is going to want to buy DVDs and not download stuff off BBC Store, so that confuses me. And there's this lovely little booklet of facts here. Now, I initially thought when it said on the outer sticker, on the outer case, that this was going to be a booklet like the ones we had for Series 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the specials as well, with kind of credits for each episode and a little message from the head writer. But it's different actually, and I actually quite like it. It's basically got inside facts. It's a booklet of facts. It's got facts about how the episode was made, when it was shot, when the read-through was, you know, kind of trivial things. And there's some stuff in there that actually I didn't know. I've read through it. So it's really interesting actually, and again, it adds to the overall quality of the box set for a fan that's buying it, which I think is really important. The back's got this kind of series overview and a lovely picture of Davros. This front image here, I think I'm right in saying it's like a spin on the Target novelisation cover for Doctor Who and the Daleks, I think. I don't know off the top of my head, but that's what I've heard anyway on the internet. Which again, you know, it's a lovely nod to fans. So overall, for whatever price you've paid, you get an awful lot of stuff in here. The design is really, really good. Get a lovely little booklet of facts, so I love it. Now I'll also just give my verdict on the actual episodes and special features that are included on this box set. I've not seen all the special features yet actually, I've seen a couple of them. Most of them are new actually, and there are quite a few of them. You know, compared to recent box set releases, there's not been that many. You know, with the RTD era ones, we used to get quite a lot of special features, and we used to get deleted scenes, which we actually have here as well now. I've got deleted scenes back, just there, which is really exciting. So I'll just go through this. So we got Last Christmas. What do I think of Last Christmas? It was alright actually. I like it. It's quite a dark horror story, which I guess, you know, for a Christmas special it's pushing it a bit, but I like that story. The Series 9 opener, again, I really like that story actually. I thought it was a great way to open the series with the Daleks and Davros. Under the Lake and Before the Flood, a very strong two-parter from Toby Whithouse, very interesting. The kind of whole bootstrap paradox thing, again, very interesting. The Girl Who Died, one of the worst of the series, but still not too bad. There were some funny moments, but Maisie Williams didn't do much. The Woman Who Lived, Maisie Williams did a bit more in that one, and I quite liked it. It wasn't anything special, I don't think, but it was a pretty strong episode of Doctor Who. The Zygon two-parter, I was watching this the other day actually, and I think I appreciate it a bit more now. I still don't think the Zygon Inversion is the best episode of Series 9, or the second best behind Heaven Sent. You know, you can't judge a story on its speech, I think that's ridiculous. But I will say that this two-parter is a stunning piece of drama. It is really, really very good. You know, after a couple of rewatches now, there are very few things that I dislike about it. Sleep No More, I actually have a soft spot for this one. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. You know, it's a little experiment. It's not something Doctor Who's done before, and I will defend it till my last breath. You know, I don't see why so many people hate it. It's brilliant. Face the Raven, again, a very, very strong episode actually. Clara's death was handled really well, very emotional, very moving. Heaven Sent, one of the best of the series, absolutely fantastic story with Peter Capaldi's Doctor. Hellbent, it's not as bad as some people say it is. I think actually I've come to appreciate the hybrid story arc a lot more now, and I think a bit more of that finale than I did on an initial watch. So it's not the perfect finale, but I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. The Husband's a River Song, a very good Christmas special actually. I went into this one with low expectations because of River Song returning, and for some reason I actually really enjoyed it. I find it very funny. The kind of bits with River and the Doctor were very, very funny indeed. Now there's also the prologue here. That is, oh yeah, that's a little scene from the Doctor Who YouTube channel with the Doctor and the Sisterhood of Khan woman, Ohila is it? Something like that. That's pretty interesting. I think it was a deleted scene actually from The Magician's Apprentice, and they decided to move it forward as a prologue instead, which is interesting. I think it kind of works well as well. The Doctor's Meditation, it's not as good as the previous prologue. In fact, it's the kind of prequel to the Series 9 opener. It's not as good, but by the end they were using Amy's theme, which I really didn't like, so it's not perfect, it's not that funny, it tries to be. Commentaries, now I've not listened to these yet. I've never actually listened to a commentary before, so I might do in the future, I don't know. I mean, they sound quite interesting, but usually if I want to watch an episode of Doctor Who, I want to kind of relax, I don't want to have to concentrate on the commentary, or I don't want the commentary to detract from the drama, so I don't know, maybe I might watch a couple of these episodes without the commentary and then watch it with again, so I'm getting the full kind of picture. Doctor Who Extra, it's a vast improvement actually from the Series 8 ones, with that really annoying narrator. Although actually the Last Christmas one I've heard does still have the narrator, because that was in 2014. But oh well. No, but the ones from Series 9, it's a real improvement actually. I don't think there's any new footage on them. I think it's just the same footage from online, the little mini videos, because they decided to release them as individual clips, which is a bit weird. But I've not checked them out yet. I probably won't, because I think it's just the same kind of stuff. There are some deleted scenes, and I've watched these briefly. There's nothing exciting actually. I was quite excited to see the deleted scenes make a appearance again for the first time since about, well, 2009. Yeah, nothing exciting. There are a couple of interesting bits. There's a nice bit from The Woman Who Lived with a slight variation of a Shoulders theme, which never made it into the show. There's a nice bit from The Husbands of Riversong as well, about there being a balcony on the restaurant, the Singing Towers, so that's nice. But there's some really weird ones as well, like from the Zygon Invasion, like Clara and Case, and it just looks like it had been filmed on a phone from the inside of somebody's car. Really weird. I don't know why they filmed that, or why they put it on the box set, really. I don't understand that. Now there's also the San Diego Comic Con panel. I've not watched that yet. Wait, just a minute. Complete 2016 San Diego Comic Con panel. Complete 2016 San Diego Comic Con panel. That's a typo, isn't it? Because 2016 is this year, and that's the one from last year. I just found a typo on the Doctor Who Series 9 box set. But anyway, no, I've not seen that yet. Might get around to watching it eventually, dunno. There's an interview with Peter and Jenna. I've not watched that, but I think it's from the showing of Dark Water and Death in Heaven in America, the 3D one. So, you know, I might give that a watch at some point. Writing Who, that's a very interesting interview with Sarah Dollard, who wrote Face the Raven, and it shows how her story went from the kind of initial concept all the way to her watching it being filmed in the studio. It's very interesting, that one. I certainly recommend that. Dalek Devotion, I'm not sure what that is. I might try and find out at some point. Fan Show Finest, that's basically just clips from the fan show. I've glanced over that, and it's basically just reused stuff. There's nothing new, it's just kind of the best bits from the online episodes, so I probably won't be watching that because I've already seen them. Clara's Journey, I've not seen that one yet, but I imagine it's interviews about Clara with Capaldi, Coleman. The Adventures of River Song, again, not seen that one. It's probably just about River, I suppose, with Moffat and Capaldi and Alex Kingston all talking about the character. Sublime Online, that's a weird kind of sounding name. I don't know what's on that one. I'll have to watch it at some point. And the trailers, they're basically just the TV trailers for each episode, because obviously the next time trailers are at the end of the episodes are still intact, so that's just the TV trailers. Now, doing a size comparison, Series 9 unfortunately sticks out a bit like a sore thumb. Yeah, I think I'm right in saying that it's bigger than a standard kind of one like the Series 8 one. It's slightly bigger this way, so it does stick out on the shelf as well, which is really annoying, so you kind of see that little edge of the back there as well. But having said that, I do like the return to this kind of box style, like with the Series 5 one here, you know, where you had the book inside with the DVDs. I do like that, and I don't know why they didn't do that for Series 8, you know. I don't like this one at all. It's really boring. I mean, just look inside that, it's not anything special at all. It just kind of feels like for 30 quid or 20 quid or whatever you paid for it, you're just getting one case, and kind of psychologically that feels like you're not getting as much for your money as with a chunkier box set like this. I think the only reason they've opted for this kind of big chunky box design is because they had to fit 7 discs on, because obviously we've not got any Doctor Who this year, so they decided to put on both Last Christmas and The Husbands of Riversong, you know, 14 episodes, and that spans 7 discs along with the special features, so they couldn't fit that into a slimline case like the Series 8 one, which just had 5 discs. But it's just a shame that it kind of sticks out a bit, both on the shelf and with the logo, which is slightly bigger than the Series 8 one. It's just annoying. But actually, given what you get inside this set, I think it's worth it actually. And as long as they stick to this kind of format and design for future releases like Series 10, Series 11, then I suppose it won't stick out on the shelf as much, and, you know, I'm all for it. I think, really, it's probably one of the best, if not the best, box set we've had ever, really. I mean, it's just fantastic. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is the DVD menu, which is beautiful. It's definitely the best we've had, I think. It basically shows, well, it shows Skaro at the start, and then it kind of transforms into a castle, I think it is, and the confession dial, and then we kind of pan up and see Gallifrey. It's really, really good. Again, like the whole box set in general, it's clearly been designed by fans, for fans, and that's what I love about it so much. This whole box set, it's so much like the old kind of box sets, the RTD era ones. I felt that 5, 6, 7 and 8 were a bit of a dip in quality in terms of special features and the kind of overall design, particularly with the decline of Doctor Who Confidential. But I feel that the complete Ninth series is a real step in the right direction, and I really hope they continue making quality box sets like this in the future, because with the decline of DVDs, and like I say, how people want to download stuff now, which I'm never going to do personally, but I think it makes it all the more important for fans to be getting what they want in a box set like this, you know, to be paying 30 quid for it. So I hope the BBC continue to make DVD box sets that are as good as this for future seasons of Doctor Who. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon for another review or figure something, I don't know. So thank you for watching and goodbye.